think that's really who I am. Like my core is I just want to be at home doing nothing on the couch.
You want to have good food delivered to your house.
Correct.
If you have a choice, you will have it set up on the table for you.
Perfect.
So you will get off the couch, walk to the table, eat it, then go back down to the couch and somebody put it away.
Yes.
That's your perfect
everything.
Like if you had a perfect birthday, a perfect anything.
Absolutely.
You don't have to lift a finger
at all.
You get to eat your favorite food.
Come on.
You get to sit back down.
Say it again.
And you don't got to talk to a goddamn person.
Even better. No human interaction. No, I think that's like the perfect date for me. But I will say this. At this point right now, if there was something that Colin wanted to do for me that I really, really, really wanted as a present, as an acknowledgement, as a celebration, as just something to be really kind and sweet to me, I just want him to watch Baby Cap in the morning.
Really?
For breakfast.
Really?
I'm not a morning person. It's really hard for me. So if Colin was like, hey, surprise, I'm taking care of Baby Cap this morning. Oh, that's the best present I could ever get.
Happy Valentine's Day, Nessa.
Happy Valentine's Day. Where's your red? You're not wearing any red?
I don't have anything.
Do you have red lingerie on?
Oh, I should have put red panties on.
Do you have red panties?
I do. My mom bought me a bunch of underwear last year for Christmas.
Your mom still buys you stuff?
Because
wait, hold on. I need to know. What kind of panties did she buy you?
They're nice. They're perfect. They're these cotton panties that you could get like 7 for, what is it, $35?
Oh, like the cotton whole, like
I like
cover.
Cotton. I like cotton whole cover. They're they don't go over my stomach, but they're cool.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I need like the high rise. I feel more secure when it covers my belly.
I can't. But it's because she did it because she had to do my laundry one time because my stuff just piles up and I let it pile up and she was just so sick of it. She did it and she was not
Katrina,
happy.
I cannot live like this.
With the underwear that she saw. So she bought me new underwear for Christmas.
I love that. My mom,
she's very thoughtful.
My mom always wants to buy me stuff. Yeah. But my mom will buy the in bulk, the all white cotton underwear from Costco.
Yeah.
And I always take it.
Yeah, right.
And I do use them on certain days. Right. Don't get me wrong.
Of course.
But yeah, no, I love that our moms still do that.
Dude, my mom, every time she used to come back from the Philippines, she used to bring me underwear from the Philippines. And that's my laundry day and period day underwear.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, man. I think we just appreciate them more because we're moms now.
And I love that they still take care of us because we're still their kids.
Exactly.
I look at my baby and I'm like, all right, when you turn 26, I will buy you underwear when you need it.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, Katrina. I got you a gift because you're always giving me gifts.
Oh.
So show the camera your gift.
Beautiful flowers. Are these real?
They're not real.
This is the wave though, right? Flowers in a box?
Yeah, I feel like that's been the case for the past couple of years.
That you keep forever. Am I even supposed to open it?
I think you're supposed to open it. I don't know. It's because you actually got the gift.
I did.
And you were going to give it to me, but you didn't want me to look bad for not giving you gifts.
That's right.
So that's why you gave it to me to give it to you.
So thank you. Thank me for giving it to you to give to me. This is the only way I'll get Valentine's gifts because Tone doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day. Does Colin?
No.
Do you?
No.
Would you like to?
I don't know. I think we're past that point in our lives, right, Katrina?
Maybe, but would you like to if you guys were just starting out?
But what would celebrating Valentine's Day look like?
Y'all go to a restaurant, you get dressed up, he gives you something, it's rose petals on the floor all the way into the house.
Into the house?
Then when you get to the
who's
house,
clean it?
Baby Cap.
Okay,
when you get into the house, it's this wonderful picture of bouquets that spell I love you and flowers and petals.
Is it real flowers?
I don't know what people do. I've been seeing rich people do it. I don't know. Is it real flowers? Or maybe it's these.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's like fake flowers.
But either way, that's what people do for Valentine's Day.
And then
right?
what happens? Then we make love?
Then you make love.
And then what happens? Then it's back to the grind?
It. You guys celebrate and you blow out the candles when you're done. You take a bath together.
There's candles? Where are the candles from?
Right here. Look.
Oh, these candles. We blow out these candles. Okay.
These actually are LED candles. So we don't blow those out. We just turn them off when you're done. And then you put them away for next year.
I think it sounds good, but I think at some point in one of these steps that you just mentioned, between the rose petals and maybe turning the LED lights off, I think Colin would fall asleep.
What?
I do. I think Colin is so exhausted. He starts his day so early in the morning, 4:30. He starts his training. And he's back-to-back meetings. I think by the time, I don't even know if we'd make it to the rose petals.
I got an idea. Why don't we get it on his calendar so that nobody schedules a meeting in that time, and then he can set up the bed and whatever cute.
Colin set it up?
Yeah. Or we can ask your mom to help him since she's so down to take care of you.
She's got to help with baby Cap.
Okay, well, someone got to do
tell
it.
You something?
Do it for yourself.
Wait, like how you did today by giving me the present to give to you.
Right.
So then I set everything
Inception.
up. Yeah.
Incept him.
Well, here's a funny thing that I wanted to say about Colin's schedule when you're like, yeah, we'll just put in his calendar.
Right.
So I can see Colin's calendar, but his items are blocked off as busy. So I don't even know what he's doing. It's basically busy. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't even ask me for anything. Don't call me. Don't text me. Nothing. It just says busy because we can't figure out the settings in Google and how to fix that. Or maybe he's just saying that.
I think you guys have to have a shared calendar.
No, Katrina, that's so 30,000 years ago.
I have a family shared calendar.
Yeah, but that's 30,000 years ago. Now you can use your own personal calendar.
Yeah.
And you can just share it with somebody.
Well, yeah. Oh, I see.
Right.
So I
you
can
don't
give
have
you
to
times to schedule to talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, here's when I'm free on Monday. Schedule yourself in.
I mean, you could do that, but no. So you know how you have your Gmail account, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's connected to your phone, right? So that's where you plot all your meetings and stuff. Instead of you giving me the actual password to your Gmail account, there's a feature in there.
Oh, I know that
you can just share your calendar with me. But I don't know how in the settings to fix it to where it shows what I'm actually doing versus just, busy.
Two things. So one, Colin uses one main email. I have 5 different emails.
Right.
Where meetings are getting set on 5 different emails.
It's a disaster.
Right?
Yeah. Someone help us. Someone who.
So that's not going to work unless
Right.
we can consolidate those to one email. 2, of course you're not going to be able to see his, because then you as a person trying to schedule a meeting with him shouldn't be able to see what he's doing.
Yeah, but we want it, but we don't know how to fix the feature. So somebody in the comments, leave us the answer because I was able to do it from mine.
Does he have your password?
No.
Let's ask for his password.
Yeah, that's it.
So kill 2 birds with one stone. Not only will you get his calendar, we can snoop through his emails.
And I only want it because I just want to be able to know when not to interrupt him because his meetings are very serious.
I would like it to snoop through his emails.
I know. I would love to see all the emails he does not get back to. I'm kidding.
Back to Valentine's Day, Nessa.
Okay, so back to Valentine's Day.
So if he decided, he's like, hey, let's go out on Valentine's Day.
I mean, I would go,
Ooh.
but I don't know. I just don't see us. It wouldn't be easy for us. You know that.
Don't take everything away. In your heart of hearts, pre this, like when you guys first started out.
Okay.
When the first Valentine's Day rolled around, did you have any expectations that he was going to fly out to you? Or, he was probably in season at the time, but did you have any expectations that there was going to be a bed of roses on your doorstep when you came home?
No.
Did you want anything?
No, but I think I was curious when I go back in time during Valentine's Day in 2015 or in 2016. No, well, you know what? I was wondering if he was going to say Happy Valentine's Day.
Did he?
I don't think so.
He didn't acknowledge it. Just another day.
When I go back around that time, Valentine's Day, I think we just acknowledged it, words, and that was it. And then we just moved on.
What were we doing? February 2016. We were in a studio apartment in New York, and there was 3 of us sleeping in one room.
Right. Very romantic.
Very romantic.
No, this isn't a threesome. Like
This is not.
they might think like,
3
wait,
of us, 3 roommates sleeping in one
3
room.
roommates. This does not include Colin.
And it does not include Colin. Let's be clear. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't remember what you guys did. I know I didn't do anything because Tone doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day. I think him and his friends actually do an anti-Valentine's Day celebration.
Till now, even though...
No, not till now.
Okay.
because he has to take care of the baby. Like, hey,
So
there's no
do you
time.
want that? Do you want Tone to take you out for Valentine's Day?
I don't. Here's the thing. When we first got together, it was the same. Like, I was like, oh, I wonder if he's going to want to do something.
Do something, right.
But my heart wasn't set on, oh my gosh, make reservations. I better come home to a bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
Like, if he did it, it would have been cool. It would have been nice.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like hurt my feelings that you didn't do it. But the fact that he hates it so much, he calls it a Hallmark holiday, a marketing holiday. He's just so negative about it. I'm like, bro, relax. Like, it's all good. If people want to show their love one day a year, let them be.
I think you want him to celebrate Valentine's Day.
It'd be nice to get a card,
Okay.
an acknowledgement, like, hey, happy Valentine's Day, babe.
Okay. Well, what else would you want? Or is that it? You just want a card from Tone?
I mean, if you're going to give me something, you can give me something more than a card then.
Like what?
Flowers.
Okay. Okay. What else?
Today or back then?
Either or.
Back then, here's what would have been a cool Valentine's Day. Hey, Katrina, happy Valentine's Day. You want to go out to dinner on Tuesday, February 14th.
Right.
And we'll wait in line for an hour and a half because this is the busiest day of restaurants in the year. And we'll sit next to 28 people that we're sharing a table with. That is a romantic Valentine's Day. Bro, have you tried to go out on Valentine's Day before?
Never.
It's nuts. It's like there's no point to go out.
Right. I wouldn't want to go out anyways. I'd rather have the food delivered to the house and do nothing.
That's cute.
I think that's really who I am. Like
No,
my
yeah.
core is I just want to be at home doing nothing on the couch.
You want to have good food delivered to your house.
Correct.
If you have a choice, you will have it set up
That's
on
right.
the table for you.
Perfect.
So you will get off the couch, walk to the table, eat it, then go back down to the couch and somebody put it away.
Perfect. Yes.
That's your perfect,
Everything.
like if you had a perfect birthday, a perfect anything,
Absolutely.
you don't have to lift a finger.
At all.
You get to eat your favorite food.
Come on.
You get to sit back down.
Say it
And
again.
you don't got to talk to a goddamn person.
Even better. No human interaction. No, I think that's like the perfect date for me. But I will say this. At this point right now, if there was something that Colin wanted to do for me that I really, really, really wanted as a present, as an acknowledgement, as a celebration, as just something to be really kind and sweet to me, I just want him to watch Baby Cap in the morning
Really?
for breakfast.
Really?
I'm not a morning person. It's really hard for me. So if Colin was like, hey, surprise, I'm taking care of Baby Cap this morning. Oh, that's the best present I could ever get.
So right now, in your guys'
Ever.
schedule, you do the mornings
I do mornings.
because he's working out.
Right.
So,
It's really hard for me.
and he
I've
does a
never-
different time.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I've never been a morning person.
You never
My
have.
entire existence.
100%.
Even
I know.
when I was a child. I mean, I love my parents. Maybe they created bad sleeping habits in me when I was a kid because I really don't know why. Or maybe that's just how I'm wired. I've never, ever been a morning person.
That's not
Ever.
even a romantic. That's not even a gift.
It's so romantic. Are you kidding me?
I guess it is a gift.
Oh my gosh, to have a peace of mind in the morning, to sleep in.
Valentine's Day is not something singular for you. It's something for you guys to celebrate together.
My happiness is something we should celebrate together.
So what about him then? What would you give him?
Candy and his Friday nights alone.
Oh my gosh. This is
what we do now.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because you know what? That's what makes Colin happy.
Yeah.
He's cut out candy at this point. I don't know if I told you.
Really?
Even on the weekends, nothing. It's
No.
gone. Yeah, so he's like super like 12 pack. It's like serious in the house right now.
Good thing you told me because, we'd be bringing him candy when we see him.
Well, no, I still think you should bring because I can eat
Because you'll
it.
eat it. Okay.
But I will say he just likes to watch his anime, whatever show he's watching or series that's on.
Superhero.
Whatever it is,
Right.
that's what he loves to do.
I get it. Friday's a great day because especially if you've been going hard all week.
Oh my goodness.
Friday night, you get home, lay on the couch.
That's why
turn the TV
Saturday
on.
morning, Colin says, hey, I got this. I got Baby Cap.
So is Saturday his morning for Baby Cap?
No, what I want is Saturday and Sunday. And if he threw in one other day as a surprise, I would be so happy if he took care of Baby Cap early mornings. It's just, I'm not a morning person. It's really hard for me. So if you want, to melt my heart, watch Baby Cap in the morning.
What about, would you want flowers when he tells you this?
No, because I feel like that would take time away from him to attend to Baby Cap.
You know what, too? Nessa's not a flowers person.
I'm not. I've
Anyone
never
that's
been.
given Nessa flowers, thank you.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you. She loves it, but she's not necessarily a flowers person.
I'm not a flowers person. I think I don't know if it's from my parents, but I think I'm a very practical person. Like, if you're going to give me oh, Katrina, you did give me a present today. You gave me a Lysol spray, a to-go Lysol spray. Mm-hmm. I think it's brilliant.
Functional.
I love it.
Yeah, she's also not a tangible gifts person because she doesn't like to just have a lot of stuff around the house.
Well, you know where we live, right? We live in New York City.
Unless it's functional. Unless it's there's a function for it.
And I think that really grew for me living in New York. Now it's been 9 years for us.
Yeah.
And there's no space.
There's no space, none.
It's exhausting.
I just showed Nessa these bags to put Baby Cap's toys in.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, it gets crazy.
Right.
And
Send
when
me
you
the link.
live in this much space, I just have to put them in bags, which I got as a tip from my friend Galia. She was like, oh, just put them in bags and then you put them in the closet and you could take them out and rotate them every week.
Oh, that's so brilliant.
Yeah, because then after a while, Amara, my daughter, has so many toys.
Right.
She just doesn't focus. So it's like, oh, pick your 5 favorite ones this week and then we'll switch it up.
Send me the link.
Yeah.
See, this is what has replaced Valentine's Day talk.
Right.
Romance. We're talking about, how do we store our kids' toys away? I mean, that's where we're at in our life. Romance, it's out the door.
You know what?
We could try to revive it, but at the end of the day, what makes me happy is calling, watching Baby Cap in the early mornings. That's the way to my heart.
I wouldn't even want to go to dinner one-on-one with Tone.
What?
I mean, it'd be great, but this point in my life, I'd want to bring my baby. We're so opposite.
No, I think if I wanted to do something, I'd want Baby Cap to be there. But that's why I'm saying the idea of just one-on-one dinner is just not really for us.
Yeah.
Not that it ever was for us.
Yeah.
But if I even had the chance to, I wouldn't.
Well, what you want to get from Colin is actually cheaper than what this article says. This article on Fox Business.
You went to Fox?
I
Did you see what they posted about Colin and I? Did you see the continuation of the
article
smear campaign?
On the World Wide Web said,
we don't care.
Said that apparently your significant other wants you to spend at least $100 on Valentine's Day.
You mean 157 and 52 cents?
That's why I said at least.
Yeah.
About 52% of people actually plan on celebrating and expect to spend around $192. I mean, if a Valentine's Day is going out to dinner and getting flowers, right?
Yeah.
Let's say that'd be an average.
And honestly, with how the prices of everything right now are going, this is
$192 is not it, because the flowers are going to be.
That's the cost to get to the restaurant.
Right. For the valet outside the restaurant on Valentine's Day.
Like this isn't going to cover everything.
The flowers are what, like $40 right now, a bouquet of roses?
Is this with or without inflation?
With current. I don't know. I haven't
least
done flowers. I have no idea.
I know. None of us know. Look up how much flowers are. Does anyone in this room know how much a bouquet of flowers costs?
Have you guys bought?
They're expensive. Like you could be paying like over 35, 40 for like a small dozen roses, $40.
Okay.
So maybe the fake flowers is the way to go. But even those, I'm sure, is expensive.
I'm sure they are.
Anyway, okay. So let's say
take
$50.
the flowers out. It's not worth it.
Okay, not
take the flowers out.
Just dinner for 2.
You're not gonna. That's not even the tip.
Plus 1 drink. Let's say I want to. Okay, it's Valentine's Day. I'll have a drink.
Forget about it.
$192. Where?
Not here.
Dinner
not
at my mom's house. Dinner at my mom's house.
So just get them a box of candy.
Yeah, so just get them a box of candy instead, and it'll be much cheaper. And then why don't you just pick flowers on the side of the road, or
make these really arts and crafty Valentine's Day lovey-dovey hearts with your significant other on them.
That's what I love about Valentine's
Look how cute this
Day.
is. Are you kidding me? Look at Tone and Colin. This is love. Do you know how much effort we put on?
I'm saying.
So that they're always represented with us?
Yes.
Do you think they think about us like this throughout the day?
They are the 3rd and 4th members of the Nessa Off Air podcast.
Absolutely.
I hope they think about us during the day. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change Tone's screensaver to a picture of me and see what he says.
I I can't wait for
That'll
you.
be my gift to myself for Valentine's Day. And I'll also incept him to be thinking about me through the day.
I cannot wait until he's thrown off. Like, who did this? You went through my phone? Who moved my phone?
I know the password. I've watched him put it in multiple times.
Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into more Valentine's Day talk because this is the Valentine's Day special.
Are you going to let Baby Cap celebrate Valentine's Day?
I mean, what would Baby Cap do?
Elementary school? Did you celebrate Valentine's Day in elementary school?
Yeah, I mean, you know how the teachers used to make us all cut out hearts like in the construction
Right.
paper?
Or you buy the box of Valentines and
Right.
you write to and from and you give them to everyone?
Right. I didn't really get a lot of those. And we were just talking before the camera started rolling. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I got the generic, like everyone gets one, right?
Yeah.
But like, I knew there were other people who were getting massive amounts of candy and like, hey,
In elementary school?
will you be my Valentine's Day? I mean, it's 6th grade. Yes.
Yeah, like one of these things?
I mean, they weren't getting this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, the candy would look like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in 6th grade, 7th grade, well, that now is middle school. But
Right.
anyway, yeah, I remember in school, we would see this.
Yeah. I remember too, you would have your paper bag on the side of your desk. Everyone one by one would put a Valentine in every classmate's paper bag.
Right.
And you had to get one for everyone. Mm-hmm. And then the lazy kids would just write from and their name and then just go around. The other kids that weren't too lazy would actually write to Nessa from Katrina and give you
They
a
would
personal one.
personalize
Yeah,
it.
to so-and-so. And then
I think you should be mindful that you're going to get canceled, which means we're going to get canceled
For
by
what?
saying the word lazy. I think we need to rephrase it to make everyone happy. They are efficient.
lazy. You're in elementary school. What else you got to do? Oh,
Yeah.
you're busy with meetings? When you get home,
TikTok.
between the afternoon when you get home and dinner, why don't you, right before your homework or after your homework,
Right names.
write the 26 names of the kids in your class on each card. If you're making me go to the grocery store and buy it for you, put a little bit of effort for your classmates.
So you're not going to let your daughter just do generic twos
No.
to people, like
No,
or
it-
froms, like hey, from Amar, and just put it in from Amar. put
No,
it in.
it helps her also practice her writing.
Oh, that's so cute. I think that's good. We
Yeah.
were just talking before we started filming, and we were informed that some schools are no longer allowing students to celebrate Valentine's Day because some kids receive more Valentine's Day goodies like candy, will you be my Valentine cards or whatever it is. And other kids aren't getting as much, so they feel left out. So they want to, I guess, they want all the kids to feel that they're appreciated and they're, cared for, I guess.
I think everyone should get one card from one person.
So yeah, I mean, for sure.
But that's it. Like, you don't have to go over the top.
But you can't control how other people feel about other people, right? So if there's like one kid who's the popular kid and everybody wants to give them some extra candy, what are you going to do? Punish that kid for getting the extra candy? No, you're not going to care.
So you think no one should care and Valentine's Day should still be celebrated in schools?
Yeah, I don't care. Why would I care? I do think, though, I think it's the right thing that everybody receives a card and like a little candy or
Yeah,
whatever, as long
yeah.
as it's not going to make anyone have an allergic reaction. There's so much to think about nowadays.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, everyone should get a little something.
Mm-hmm.
And then if there's somebody that receives more, hey, that's just how the world works.
Did you ever get stuff in like high school? Like I remember the girls that
No.
would always get stuff. They'd
No.
be like holding a teddy bear and a balloon. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh,
Remember there was that, well, no, that was, what was it? There was a gram. What was the name of the gram?
Candy Graham?
Candy gram? And
From
then,
Mean Girls?
was that it?
You go, Glen Coco. Remember she got 4 of the Candy Grams in Mean Girls?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had candy grams or whatever in our high school. We had some kind of like, hey, go deliver this to somebody.
Oh.
And it was always the same popular kids that were getting it. And I did not care. There was never a moment where I questioned my worth.
Right.
Where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not a popular kid that's so wanted or
Right.
whatever. I just didn't care.
So I remember when I was in middle school, there was a couple, they got together on Valentine's Day. And middle school is like, hey, you want to go out or
Yeah.
will you be my girlfriend? Whatever. And she said yes. And then the next day he brought her a teddy bear, which was probably 50% off from Valentine's Day.
He's smart.
He's smart. He's already
really
on top
smart.
of it.
Yeah.
He probably waited till Valentine's Day to ask her
Right.
so that he can get her gifts the next day.
And probably was able to get her more gifts because they were discounted.
Yeah. I'm not mad
Genius.
at that. Hey, Tone, I'll take a. Well, no, I don't want a teddy bear. We got too much stuff at the house.
See, that's my point. Do you really want stuff?
Flowers?
Where are you going to put the flowers?
On the counter.
And Amara is going to get into it.
She loves flowers. She'll go. She's so sweet. She loves it. She loves it all. Well, another question that I know people ask is, should they text their ex
No.
on Valentine's Day?
Nope.
But what if you just want to,
Nope.
What if you guys always celebrated it and you friendly want to say, hey, happy Valentine's Day.
No.
Hope you're having a good one.
Mentor, an OG to me, St. John told me, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. He taught me a great line. An ex is an ex for a reason.
So
and
no.
that's that.
So just leave it.
You just leave it alone.
Okay.
And you move on.
Should you?
Because your ex is probably with somebody else and your ex should be focused on them.
Wow.
And hopefully should have learned from all their mistakes to not do it again in their new relationship if they've moved on, you know, assuming they have.
Right.
And you should not be dwelling on the past if you want to move on.
What if you just want to have a nice, fun night with them again? You think people can do that and just go
Yeah,
back?
I think you could be friends with benefits.
Well, should you text? Here's one. Should you text a friends with benefits Happy Valentine's Day?
No, because I think that it's misleading.
I think Happy Valentine's Day is something you could say to somebody
No.
just like you could say Happy New Year.
No, that's an entry point. That's game. That's just how people enter your world at that point.
Bro, remember our friend recently, one of our friends, we were in the studio. He
Wait,
told
who?
us, I don't want to put him on blast.
Okay, so it was a guy.
It was a guy.
Okay, wait. Say his name and cover your.
Okay. Our friend.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So he told us he is friendly with girls.
Okay,
And
so
that-
this friend works at a record label.
He's friendly with girls, but he doesn't
We don't wanna give it away?
necessarily. No, he's friendly with girls, but he doesn't necessarily see them as someone he's trying to get with, right? He's just friendly with them. So he's friendly with one of his girlfriends, and he sent her flowers for Valentine's Day, just friendly flowers, right? And then the florist wrote, I love you on the card. And gave it to the girl, and now he had to fix that mess. And we were all in the studio like, bro, why are you sending her flowers in the first place?
Absolutely.
You're leading her on. Even
Yes.
if you only think of her as a friend,
Right.
she might be thinking of you as a friend, but once you send those flowers, like, oh, maybe,
And I think she liked him.
yeah, you changed the whole dynamic.
Right. And which made me think that he knew what he was doing.
You'd think he was just being ridiculous about it, like acting like he didn't know.
Yes.
Like, you think he was doing it on purpose, like, oh, I'm going to send her some flowers? Or do you think in his heart of hearts, because I think he's a good guy in his heart of
I
hearts.
think he's a good guy, but I think he also knew that this was going to lead her on.
No, I think he's just, and you know, he's a good guy. I think he's just dumb enough to think that he's just sending flowers platonically.
Who is sending flowers platonically?
Right.
Do you hear Marcy, who, by the way, did our hair and makeup today because we looked disgusting when we stepped in here. She's not buying this.
So,
He knew
okay,
what he was doing.
Marcy, if you got a
On
gift,
Valentine's Day though, flowers, come on.
if anybody sent you flowers on Valentine's Day, you would take it as, oh, maybe there's something there.
He likes me or he likes me a lot.
That was so great. He likes me or he likes me a lot. Exactly.
So, Niles, we're leading her on, and we all told you that.
We absolutely told you that. I mean, and I don't think he's malicious, but I
Call
just called Niles because I don't want him to think that
Did he have a girlfriend?
he
No,
did not.
he didn't.
He's just Mr.
He was
Flirty
acting
nice guy.
like he was acting like, oh, I'm just
He was
gonna
afraid to be rejected.
Oh,
Marcy brought up a gem, said that maybe he was scared to be rejected. So this was his like,
Yeah,
hey,
so
let me
feelers. Niles.
Niles.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're talking about how that one year you decided to be a great friend and gave a friend of yours flowers for Valentine's Day because I think you didn't want her to feel sad or lonely. Why did you think it was okay to give flowers to your platonic friend?
Because the message that I wrote implied that we were just friends.
What
But
was the message you wrote? What was the message you
I don't
wrote?
remember. Hope life's good. Hope everything is great. Celebrating for you. Something like that. I don't know. But it's not what I wrote. I know what I wrote because I purposely voted a certain way. Now, what the flower company decided to say was completely different.
What did they say?
They just said, "Love you, Niall." Like, it wasn't even close to what I said. Like, I had like 2 or 3 sentences. They did 3 words.
Niles, okay, I have a question. Why did you think it was okay to send a platonic friend of the opposite sex flowers on Valentine's Day?
I was trying to be nice.
Bro.
Niles, you can't do that. I mean, I know we obviously
You
this
know,
is years
you
old at
know
this
the type
point.
of person I am.
We know you're a nice guy, but Niles, did you like her in any like capacity? Was this a feeler to be like, oh, I'm gonna send these to her, and if she goes, Niles, I love these, come over tonight. Was that what you were trying to do?
Absolutely not. She I was just trying to be a good friend because she lives with her mom and lives super far out away from the city. She wasn't gonna get anything, so I was like, "Oh, just be a friend."
Niles is I told you, Niles is just a
Look,
nice guy.
I know Niles is a
You're just a nice guy.
Okay, so Niles, you didn't just want to know that. I know this is going to sound mean because you're such a nice guy, but was there any kind of inkling within you that you're just like, oh, let me just do this so that I can,
Zero.
string her along?
Zero, because I can't. I'm not good with drama and all that stuff. Like, I'm not good with that.
So if you liked her, you would have just told her.
Yeah, and she doesn't even live here.
Are you guys okay? So now after the flowers, after she got the I love you roses, what happened after that? She hit you up, and what happened?
I wanted to sue the flower company. That's what happened.
Are y'all still friends?
No.
Wait, why aren't y'all friends?
Okay, I'm not gonna say we're not friends. We haven't spoken in years.
Was it after? Was that the last time you guys talked when you told her you loved her?
No, because I had to explain the whole situation.
But was that the last time you guys spoke?
No, I'm sure I spoke to her after that, but it was just very. I had to dumb it down 100% because now I'm like, well, if I call her now, she might think this or think that, all because of the flowers.
Okay, Niles,
Yeah.
are you and your girl still together right now?
Yeah.
What are you doing for her for Valentine's Day?
We're going out to eat with some friends. I made the reservation a whole 3 months ago. Yeah.
And you guys celebrated Valentine's Day since the first time you guys got together?
Yeah. But it was March.
Romantic.
When we connected.
Niles
So,
is he's a romantic
Niles is
guy.
romantic.
Are you going to, I don't know, buy a house for her?
yeah, once Late Night Buns hits, for sure.
Late Night Buns can sponsor our podcast.
Yeah, please.
It can.
Let's go.
The next one, you guys could do the catering for the podcast, and we'll talk to you in person about your love escapades.
about the situation which everybody heard on Hot That One Day.
And now they're gonna hear it on the podcast.
Wait, I have a question, Niles. For all the girls that you might have been dating before, has anyone ever hit you up knowing that you're in a relationship right now?
No, but there's a reason.
What?
Because no, it's not a bad reason. So I have a friend of 20 years who I'm just always around, but just a friend.
Right.
But she's intimidating. So a lot of girls won't even approach me because of her.
So your girlfriend's intimidating, or your friend who's a
No,
girl?
my friend who's just always around me is intimidating.
Oh.
But she has a man too. I know her man. So like it's cool. It's just she's just intimidating.
So you have you lost friends, like girls that you're friends with? Obviously not me and Katrina, because look at us, we're still here.
No.
But have you lost friends who are girls because you're in a relationship?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, Niles.
I'm busier more, so obviously I can't hang out as much.
Right.
Niles, last question. Do you think it's okay to text an ex on Valentine's Day?
Are you single or are you in a relationship?
Y'all are both single.
Oh, sure, why not?
See, he's malicious.
Nas
I knew
is
it.
bye
I knew
nows.
it. I knew it.
Goodbye,
Bye nows. We love Nows. We also don't know where he really works at. We
Yeah.
know he's in the record music industry, but like which label? What is this?
Capitol. He works at Capitol Records.
Okay, got it. Okay, and he also has his own company because he's really good at cooking.
Late night buns.
That's
and we
right.
still haven't gotten any late night buns.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
He hates us.
And maybe on Valentine's Day we could get late night buns.
Maybe. If we're lucky enough, if we're platonic enough
Right.
to receive some.
It'll say I love you.
Well, listen, if you love what you hear, hate what you see, then you definitely want to continue following us. So make
Yeah.
sure you subscribe, like our videos so that we can break the algorithm, because apparently right now the algorithm only wants salacious things, negative things, hateful things.
Yeah.
So like if you like this, bump us up, okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, here's a great headline. Nessa kisses Colin Kaepernick. Oh,
Hold on.
mwah, mwah.
Oh, that's a good headline.
Nessa gives Colin Kaepernick a smoochy kiss.
Colin's probably so annoyed watching this right now. He's so annoyed.
Happy Valentine's Day.